Now on Central ITV, cash speeds up the chain reaction for the estate agents.
Hi, you still looking for a property? Hello? That's a nice picture.
Our house in the middle of our street.
We've just taken on a beautiful 4-bed.
In the middle of our street. Our house in the middle of our street. Our house.
Sunday, and Ian Clark and his boys are playing a friendly against the team of local builders.
I think. Huh?
Well, Ian's supposed to be quite tasty, Ian Clark, although I never saw him play. I heard he's a bit tasty.
I hate losing. I hate losing a sale, I hate losing a valuation, I hate losing an instruction. So I hate losing anything in my life. So today, I'm going to try and win.
For Ian, managing his sales team is like managing a football team. And as with any team, some players are doing better than others. Trainee negotiator Tim Pepper is a top scorer. But this morning he's facing the estate agent's nightmare. He's set off a burglar alarm.
Frosted slash window there, 3-piece suite which is white, so you can decorate around that, and it'll always, white suits pretty much anything. Obviously a kitchen with fairly new units and what have you, but it's a good size. Obviously you can make it into a small kitchen breakfast room if you shuffle the units around, but at the moment it's just a practical size. So I've been back, I sold 5 in that 12 days, and then ended up on 12 last month, and another 10. So sold 27, which are going through now for the company in less than 2.5 months.
Tim did have a problem with punctuality, but now he seems to be hitting all his targets on time.
How you doing, Viv? Nice to meet you. Okay. Glad you can make it.
Pinder Jutler, once the top trainee, is beginning to lose his way. He's showing Viv Smetham a top-floor flat.
Hello.
It belongs to Claire and Mike De Bono, and it's just come back on the market.
You just carry on as normal, right? Obviously we're in the lounge.
Yeah.
It's a bit dark actually. Just turn the lights on. Yeah. Good size, don't you think?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, nice and square. There's no shortcut. Well, it's the other room. I've seen the property before, so obviously you've got a nice little fireplace there as well, yeah? Gas central heating. It's quite warm in here, don't you think? Again, a big size, huh?
Yeah. Bit dark. I'm not really into this one, to be honest. Bit dark. But
Yeah, not a problem. We'll have a little look around and then we'll take it from there, yeah?
Pinder's not one to be daunted by rejection.
Bedroom number 3?
Yep.
Yeah?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. And then we've got the kitchen in here. Thanks. Cheers, then. Bye-bye. Thanks for your time.
The De Bonos are in a chain. They're finding that even when you've agreed a sale, it's a long road to completion.
We were due to be moving, and there are 4 people in our chain. There was the buyer buying our place, who was in rented accommodation. Then there's us, the people we're buying from, the people they're buying from. And the people that they're buying from were meant to be moving to rented accommodation in Exeter. Only at the weekend, they went and found somewhere they wanted to buy. So consequently, everything has now got held up and stalled. Our buyer isn't prepared to wait, so he's pulled out. So we've been waiting 4 months to move. Thought we were going to be moving yesterday, and it went back on the market yesterday.
They're worried about losing the family house they're waiting to move into.
That's plus 603.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Tim is clinching a cash deal. Sin Lim is from Malaysia and is paying £65,000. Only 20% of buyers paying cash, so it's a lucky break for Tim.
Okay. Cash. Purchase. And as soon as we've spoken to solicitors, we can get a date together for exchange and then complete.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Congratulations. No one else is going through the door now, so it's reserved for yourself. Thanks for your time. Hands up. Bye. You've got 2 deals there, right?
2 deals last
10 minutes.
Go in the office. All right, Tim. Tim, good luck.
Timmy boy.
Hey, you alright?
Yeah, good luck. Right, you see.
How's things, alright?
Yeah, fine.
Good.
So we're chatting. I mean, obviously you've been there 2 months, haven't you?
Yeah, 2.
So how many did you sell last month yourself?
I had 15 acceptable offers and only 12 went through in the end.
Mate, you're doing an amazing job. You are now top salesman in the company in 2 months. Over the moon, mate. Tremendous. And you're on for bonus this month. If you get 10 sales this month, you're on for bonus anyway. Cash bonus for me and Lynn. Glad you're showing the boys downstairs and the other boys in the shop was all about. Because you keep your head down, you just keep phoning at people. That's why you're successful. Ignore what's happening in the office to a degree and just sell houses. Pick the phone up and talk to people. Do really well. Okay. All right, mate. Touch your time.
How you see?
Yeah, good boy.
We're next door now, aren't we?
Yeah, for meeting next door, yeah. Then I'll see you in a minute, yeah?
Alright.
Alright, yeah,
Bye-bye.
just Tim. Bye. Tim's gonna make it. Tim's got hunger, he's got bite, charisma, and he's starving.
It's not overlooked at the back. The master bedroom is at the back. They're both roughly similar sizes. You can have double beds, wardrobes and desks and whatever.
He's very good at his job, and he's leading a good example. There's some staff in the company that have been here a bit longer than Tim, and Tim's walking over them because he lives, eats and breathes Clark & Co, and then he'll do it. Not a problem.
6:30. Well, what time are you back? 7:30. Do you want to see it then? Because I don't think this one's going to hang about like the last one.
Tim may be committed to a career at Clark's, but Pinder is having doubts.
When I get married, I don't want to be in a situation where I'm working 8 o'clock every night, 8:30, getting home, and, you know, go eat my food and go to bed. I don't want that personally. I mean, the rest of the boys in the company might think, yeah, not a problem. They're not married, they ain't got the commitments, you know what I mean?
I certainly don't want him to rush and leave the job, no. The boss, his boss is quite good.
Yeah, you know,
and,
he's
you know, he's treating him well.
He's good.
And I'm sure he's learning as well, you know, so...
Now, right now, I'm young. I've got no commitments in the sense of families. But what I'm saying about my commitment in the Asian side of things and my family, that's my future, and that's what I've got to think about now.
A day after their first viewing, and the De Bonos already have a potential buyer. Student John Slynn is looking for a flat. He plans to rent rooms to his friends Guy Warrilow and Matt Clark. Bristol is known to have some of the richest students in the country. But with the flat costing £112,000, John Slynn will have to secure a mortgage.
To us, absolutely. I mean, we want to be out of it.
When were you looking to complete that?
Well, the end of June, we'd like to.
End of June. Right, down to Randall on side and move on.
Claire has another deadline. She's expecting her second child in October.
Having seen the flat, my friends and myself decided that would be ideal for this final year, which is going to be so important to us. And also, the size of the rooms is great. The location is fantastic. It's just around the corner from the university.
After 10 years, Ian and Evelina are selling their house. They've just had an offer.
We'll go ahead at 280, that's fine.
Go ahead at 280?
Yeah, if they can give us the house to sell as well.
Okay, Ian.
Lovely.
Thanks for
All
ringing.
right, thanks a lot.
Okay,
All right,
bye.
There's a unique address, a unique property, and they loved it for the same reasons as my wife and I loved it, which is really nice. They're in both 2 jobs that offer a lot of pressure. They want somewhere peaceful and quiet, and this is the place. So let's keep our fingers crossed.
Right, I spoke to Fairmont's all been accepted, the offer, subject to them selling their own place.
Okay.
I love it a little better.
I just don't like change, I think that's what it is. You know, I just, I'm quite happy with it being all safe and you know, I know where I am. I mean, you don't even know which part of the country you want to live in, do we? And that was a bit unsettling for me, that's all.
Okay.
The De Bonos may have sold their flat to John Slynn within 24 hours, but 4 weeks later he's still struggling to get finance, leaving Claire to struggle with the stairs.
But we've been chasing and chasing and chasing. Clark & Co have been calling, but we still haven't had a survey done, or rather, our buyer still hasn't had a survey done on this place. And, you know, other people have got holiday booked and plans booked and things. And I haven't got anything booked, you know. I don't know when we're moving house. Now, I've not been able to say, right, you can't go away this time because that time is mine. I've said that about May. Isabel's birthday party has, really...
Kind of been squeezed out.
Yes, yes.
We decided, you know, we're just going to have a picnic on the Downs because we've absolutely no idea where we are. You know, we can't say, can't give an address, so we must just like meet up for a picnic.
I mean, it did actually seem to be a good idea, you know. You move beginning at end of April, spend May doing DIY, go back to work for the busy season, take some of July off as a holiday, finish in September, give birth in October. You know, best laid plans, all gone pear-shaped.
Will the de Bono's luck change? More problems for the de Bono's. As well as having to wait for their buyer, Mike, a technical designer, has contracted a knee infection.
Even at the best of times with, you know, a leg working, the stairs are getting a bit, you know, with Izzy, it's a bit much. You know, give it another 6 months and she'll be scampering up the stairs like, you know, on her own. But Claire's now getting to a stage where the stairs are getting a bit much. We can gauge how long we've been trying to move by how pregnant Claire is. So, it's just not what was expected at all.
Pinder is also struggling. With few commissions and a £6,000 trainee salary, he's decided to go for another part-time job.
Well, I'm off to an interview at a pizza organisation, and basically why I'm going for the job is because I need the extra money. Me being in a situation where I've got a wedding to think about, I need to earn some proper cash and start saving. At the same time, I need a car as well.
In this job, Pinder's driving skills could be vital.
Hi, how you doing? I'm PJ. I've got an interview today with Simon, is it? Yeah, I'm Simon. Oh, really? Would you like to come on through? Yeah, no problem.
And before I got my job as clerk in car, I was head waiter in an Indian restaurant, so I've got that experience is there as well. So the food side of things, I know.
So you could, you could possibly do a bit of both. You could do a bit of driving,
exactly.
Or you could do a bit of store work.
At the end of the day, I mean, I'm willing to do the work. I mean, if it means cooking pizzas, I'm willing. I mean, I know about the hygiene side of things as well.
Did you want to use your own car to deliver?
Yeah, not a problem.
Can Pinder's car stand up to the rigours of the delivery rounds? Tim has made his 10th sale this month.
So how confident are you? I'm doing 10 next month.
Very. I will, I've got to get it. I need the money, but I will get it.
So I've worked out, if you do 10 next month, 10 in September, you'll be earning a year. You'll be on 14 grand a year. Lovely. So you're getting an extra bonus of
But if he doesn't, he'll be back to his basic £6,000.
That means you can go and buy a flat for 42 grand around here now. And so is
Tim is Ian's new golden boy.
I mean, I'm willing to work as soon as possible. Right. Obviously, to get out there now. I'm quite keen.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, like I say, I've just been through this. I've asked all the questions I need to know. Mm-hmm. If you're happy, then basically I'd like to say that you've been successful. All right then.
Yeah. Not a problem. Excellent.
Okay.
All right. Brilliant.
Thanks a lot.
Nice to meet you. Yes, it's a nice little place, this. So what was it before then?
Okay, £250 bonus. Doing really well this month. You appreciate it.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Okay. If it does bounce, do come back to me.
I will do, won't you?
All got problems otherwise. Come back and let me know yet, but they're really pleased. I promise you a bonus if you did extremely well.
Claire de Bono manages a travel agency. Her deadlines are looming, and her buyer still has difficulties.
He's working on it as fast as he can, and I don't doubt that he's doing all that's possible. But nevertheless, you know, are we going to get it all done for the 10th of July? It's the 26th of June. He's still not managed to get his survey done.
Clark's partner, Alan Ward, is dealing with the De Bono's chain.
You get a chain involvement, you're just leaving yourself open to more and more chances of somebody having a personal circumstance that's going to make the sale fall through or the whole chain collapse. So obviously, in an ideal world, every estate agent wants to sell to somebody who's going straight into rented accommodation and he's not going to get involved in the chain.
The deadlines are slowly slipping away, but oh yes, I mean, we'll move. There's no problem. We've got a saleable property in a saleable area. That it'll happen. But it would nice to happen before I gave birth.
I've been driving. It's not quite a janky one. I've Primrose Hill. From a bloke from
Saunders?
Yeah.
Yeah, one spicy hot veg piece.
Yeah.
Large Italian, yeah? Okay, one bottle of Pepsi and one large Italian pepperoni piece. One portion of wings, fully dipped, and one vegetable piece and garlic cream, yeah? Okay, bottle of Pepsi.
Cheers.
Okay, one medium.
Brilliant.
There you go.
Next morning, the Tomsets arrive at Clark's. 3 weeks ago, Ian had to fight hard to from their house.
And all I can say to you both is give me 1 week. It's only a week-to-week contract. You're not committed. I'll just say give me a week. If you're not happy, you call it a day.
But 3 weeks on, there's still no buyer. And the Tomsets are wondering if they should stay with Clark's.
I mean, you've been getting feedback from the viewings?
A little bit, yeah. The garden put one person off because it was too small, which surprised me for the town centre.
It's quite big, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And understandably, somebody said that they weren't sure about the noise from the Hotwells Road. I can understand that feedback. But apart from that, I don't know, people have just not liked it, I guess, or...
Well, the house inside is gorgeous, isn't it, really? So it's, they're having a chat. I was telling the boys about the price, what they can do in terms of getting on sort of thing, really. But if the price is too far out, I don't think you'd be getting viewings anyway. Right. Yeah. So I still think leave it as it is at this stage. Yeah. But I'm not panicking, really.
We're not panicking.
No. 30 days, really.
They decide to give Ian another chance.
Take care. Bye.
Now you know what you've got to do, don't you?
Yes, dear. I think I can...
Sandra and Martin Frey are Clark's longest-running saga. After 56 viewings, they still haven't decided on a suitable property. With only 2 weeks to go, they're having a farewell dinner party.
I like to do a simple dinner. I don't do starters anymore, no. I do a good main course, puddings, cheese, wine, plenty of wine, champagne, love champagne. And we just have fun, which is great, you know. Then we sit down and relax and put our feet up and just chat, which is great. Have you done my labels, dear?
Oh, yes.
Let's have a look.
I've got one set of cream and one set of white.
Oh, you haven't?
Well, no, I mean, you can choose.
Oh, right.
You
Okay,
ready?
yeah. No, don't like.
I spent 2 hours doing that.
I did tell you, you can't mix cream with white, because I haven't got cream china.
Think of this as being white.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go and get the white and you can see it.
Yes, but what about the lettering? Is it the same?
Well, that's, you see, I told you that would come out black, didn't I? And it has. So I think what I'll do, I'll make it like those ones in the middle, all green like that with the...
Can you get me the white ones?
Yes.
Before you do anything else? Thank you, dear.
Right.
Thank you. Come here. Thank you. Got to go and get me the white ones. Okay. I knew he'd do it wrong. I knew. Just knew.
At Clark's, there is finally a break for Claire De Bono.
We have now got a mortgage offer in the hands of Mr. Slynn's solicitor. Okay, and a signed contract is on its way back in the post to him this evening with the deposit. So that basically ties up your end.
It's not the only good news. Mike's been for a checkup. His knee is on the mend.
We've just heard that our buyer's mortgage has all gone through, the survey is fine, so assuming the solicitors can get everything done, there's absolutely nothing to stop us exchanging and completing and moving in.
At last, it looks like the waiting's over. While Sandra's guests relax, Martin is relegated to the kitchen.
The bottom line is that if I don't find a house to move into, we'll rent something. There's plenty to rent. Put the furniture into storage. It's quite straightforward, actually. The main positive point about selling really is just that I don't have to pay for the upkeep of a large house, which is expensive. And I should be very, very glad not to have that expense. So I think there are more important things to spend money on. Fishing, for instance. Gliding, even. Motorbikes. Happy days.
Cheers. Lovely to
Happy
see
days.
you. Cheers. Lovely to see you.
Happy days. Oh, don't. Yes.
It'll be fun.
Are we allowed to talk about it tonight or not?
Only a bit.
Well, actually, we have this.
We'll talk about it later.
We have this hidden agenda. We're going to spend a week in your house, week in your house, week in your house.
Across town, Pinder is missing. It's the culmination of 4 months of problems for Pinder. And Ian.
Is Pinder in, darling? Is Pinder here today? What's it, is it?
Hangover, I think. I don't know.
Why? Really?
John, why isn't Pinder here?
Find him with a hangover, apparently.
Why just hangover?
Hey?
Or hangover?
He went to an Indian wedding.
So Pinder's off the hangover?
What I want to know is what we're going to do with him, really.
He's lost his way. He's not selling his money he was selling. When did he sell last month? 2, 3?
No, he actually did about 5 or 6.
Did he? Oh, okay. Send him back. I mean, he's got the energy there, but it's just like respect, and he's got to be taught respect. And if you give him a day off money for the wedding, and for him to go out and get drunk, and not come in the next day with a hangover, I think it's disgusting. And it's got to be sorted. I'll give him a call. I'll give him a call now.
It's down to manager Paul Kingston to phone him.
Hi, Pinder.
How you doing, Paulie?
Well, I'm not very happy, actually, mate.
What?
Well, what happened to you today? Why are you at home?
Yes, there's a wedding, wasn't it?
And?
Masha, I'm not feeling too good.
So you had too much to drink last night?
Well, a little, but still.
I'm going to speak to you tomorrow, alright? And, just come in the morning. Don't be late. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. We'll talk then. Alright? Bye.
At the other office, there's disastrous news for Claire de Bono. The house they wanted to buy has fallen through.
About 2 hours ago, I got a call from our solicitor saying that the house that we're buying, they've decided to take it off the market. I also had a call to say that our buyer is ready to exchange this afternoon. So it was all happening today.
Yeah, Claire was kind of in tears this morning. I spent the rest of the morning phoning around estate agents from A to M. And we're starting from square one again.
Mike knows he was as horrified as I was. I mean, when I got the call from Steve, our solicitor, it was... I don't know, I could not believe that he was saying that. I mean, of all the possible things I expected him to say, that was not it. I mean, these guys have been solid, or so we thought, since January. And it's July. It's the end of July. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't.
Next week on The Estate Agents...
The reason that you're here is because you let us down.
As Pinder finally reached the end of the road.
I'm literally just about to walk down the road to the estate agents.
Mike and Claire de Bono start all over again. And Ian revisits his past.